Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they'll be led by their 5'11" quarterback, and a mobile one at that. From Temple, it's P.J. Walker.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Walker looking to throw it right away. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Walker now. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep, Brandon Powell. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they're led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2018, Baker Mayfield.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, 56 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
From the 29, Mayfield. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A give up the middle to Akers. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Mayfield. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. They'll run for the first time here with Kyren Williams. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. That's on the guard, David Edwards. Play to the right side and complete to Jefferson. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Well, the Rams at 500 at 6-6. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. This is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday. 72 hours later, hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 21 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown. On 2nd and 9, Walker got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 36. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Walker now to throw on first down. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, that's not one you see very often on Aaron Donald, because we know he's not trying to do anything intentional, but that time, just a little too late for the officials' liking.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it.
And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raiders now set to get the football back. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think But this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you're doing well, and let the opponent deal with that.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. Now Walker. Now he's stripped. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Not much there, only a yard. Now it's 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. To throw, Mayfield. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. He hit his first, now this from 43. And Gay knocks this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. 2 yards, good enough for a first. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
7 yards there and a first down. Mayfield on play action. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Caught by Jones. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Now a toss running left, Akers. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Walker. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A'Shawn Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. Here's Walker. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Walker. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw is Walker. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14. Now Walker. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Clock continuing to roll as the Rams trying to get going again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. A 1st down throw for Walker. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Back to throw. Walker. It's caught. This is White.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Walker. Catch made. It's Moreau.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Carlson able to put this one through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10.
They start the drive with White, and he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Walker.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Joe Schobert in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
On the return is Powell.
It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A first down throw for Mayfield.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Play fake. Mayfield. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Porter Gustin. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On 3rd down, Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. First down, Walker. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Walker.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, Walker. And he'll find Moreau here.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. Now a give up the middle. This is White. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Looking to throw. Walker. It completes it right side to White. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. First down, here's White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
When you try to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Working out of the gun here, Walker.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
P.J. Walker
with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin.
Come on now, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. It's time. Let's keep talking.
Walker now on 1st and 10. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
To throw again on 2nd down. Walker. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll go up the middle with White. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Walker. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aaron Donald in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Mayfield off the play fake. On the move to his left. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Open man. Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 5. Mayfield down. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Porter gusted in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. To try again after the sack. Mayfield. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Walker now. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Back to throw. Walker. Oh, now a strip. He loses the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. That's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team, far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for, and remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And they'll work this down inside the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield's throw here hauled in by Kupp. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Kyren Williams, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Opting to run again here with White. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. From the shotgun, it's Walker. Finds White. Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down now, but that clock rolling. And they go play action. Here's Walker. That's the tight end, Jesper Horsted. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run straight ahead here with White. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. On a handoff, it's White. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On 3rd down, a run from White. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stop. The kick by Carlson is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Las Vegas,
It's a 10th win.